Hey friends, glad you're here. Today I'm actually just going to take you along with me while I'm getting ready and we're just going to have a little chat. So let's get into it. I actually already have my lashes on because I use these Flutter Habit lashes and these actually stay on for up to 5 days. I realistically have better luck with like 3 days, but I really like these. You apply them under your eyelashes. They come in like 4 different segments. I would show you, but I actually just used the last of the ones that I have. But they just come in 4 little segments that you just put on under your eyelashes and then you're good to go for like 3 days. The very first time that I put them on, it was really hard. I actually destroyed the set, and since then I've gotten a lot better, and it really only takes me 5 to 10 minutes to get them completely on and then you're good to go. So the first thing that I'm going to start with is my sunscreen. I really like the Super Goop one, and then I also really like the Elta MD. I switch between the two. I like this one right now because it's super glowy, but once fall and winter hit, I'll switch to the other one because I don't necessarily want the glowiness in the winter. So I just use my hands. I'm really terrible at using the proper techniques to do my makeup application because I try to basically be as quick as possible. But I just put on the sunscreen, and I really should go down my neck, but we're not gonna get into that right now because I already have my necklace on, and I'm kind of doing things out of order today because I've already taken my daughter to my parents' house so that I could record some videos, and so I've actually been out and about and I'm just now getting ready, so that is fine. But next, I am going to be putting on my foundation. I just use this BB cream, and I use the shade medium. It's very minimal coverage. You can build it, but I never do. Once again, I use my fingertips. It is actually the first week that actually has felt like fall. The temperature has finally broke this week. We were seeing temperatures of like high 80s, low 90s, which is normal, but it's still very warm. And now all of a sudden it's like 50. So it's finally starting to feel like fall. So I broke out all of my sweaters and long sleeves, and I'm starting to put away the shorts, which if you would have asked me even 2 years ago what my favorite season is, I would have said fall, but for some reason it switched to summer. I just love summer. My husband says it's because I'm getting old, but he's one to talk. But I just, as much as I enjoy the fall weather, and I like the fall season because I feel like it starts the season of family time. I just feel like, not that you don't see your family any other time of the year, but it just starts the time of the year that leads up to Thanksgiving and Christmas, and I enjoy that part, but I am going to miss summer. I think it's maybe because we moved to a house with a pool. I don't know. Not sure why I am liking summer more, but that's alright. I still enjoy fall. We always host the holidays, so it really is just a busy time for us all together. We actually host the holidays because after we got married, my husband and I actually purchased his family home, and his parents always hosted the holidays. I think his mom did it for like 35 years. And so we she told us that with the house came the holidays. And so obviously other family members help and bring some stuff, but it is always at our house and we love it. I love having a full house of people. I love that we have a big enough house that we can do that. I'm going to use NYX California Beamin' in the shade the golden one as my bronzer. But yeah, we have a really big family. My husband, John, has 5 other kids, not including our daughter, and they are all older. There is a 15-year gap between my husband and I, so I made him start completely over. But so we have 6 kids, and then he has a sister who has 5 kids, and then a brother who has 4 kids, and then of course my husband is the baby, so then his siblings have kids that have kids, and some of our kids have kids, and so there's like, I think it's like 35 people is just immediate family for the holidays. And then if you get my family over, we definitely have a full house. Usually not everyone's here all at the same time. It's kind of like an open house style holiday, just because everyone always has other places that they have to go. And so if you do it open house style, people just, you know, come, eat, stay as long as they want, and then they can go about their day. But it's super nice. So I am excited about the upcoming season because of that. It's also going to be my daughter's first holiday season, which everything first with her is just so fun. Another fun thing that I look forward to is the day after Thanksgiving. We always do what we call Family Day, and my parents started it for as long as I can remember. I guess I don't know if they've always done it since we've been born, but for as long as I can remember, the day after Thanksgiving, we always go out and we would cut down our own Christmas tree, and then we would each pick our favorite food. And so basically the meal is just this hodgepodge of different foods, but it's always good. And then after we eat, we go and decorate the Christmas tree, and then we always watch a Christmas movie. That has changed over the years. We no longer go cut down our Christmas tree because the Christmas tree farms around us have actually all went out of business. And so we were driving like 2 hours to go cut down a Christmas tree, and it just ate up basically the whole day going to get the tree. And it's honestly just so much easier to have a fake tree. So a couple years ago, my parents broke down and they bought a fake tree, and so now we still decorate the tree sometimes. Sometimes my mom just does it, but we still go over there and have the hodgepodge meal, and then we actually play cards now before we watch the movie if we don't decorate the tree, which is super fun. Usually all of my kids come, and so it's a house full, and it's seriously my favorite day of the whole entire year. So if you ask me what my favorite holiday is Family Day, even though it is a made-up holiday by my parents. I'm actually going to be a little extra. Usually I would just stop at this with my everyday makeup, but I have really been liking, since my sister's wedding, I like to be sparkly. So I actually really like these Stila Magnificent Metals. This is like a glitter and glow in the shade Kitten Karma. It's like a coppery colored sparkle. And I actually just do it right at the base of my eyelid, and then I slowly work my way up without re-dipping the brush. So it's not crazy extra, but it does just give a little bit of an extra kick. And then I use the other side to do the other eye. So sorry for all the awful faces I'm making, but it's just what you do when you put your makeup on. Do we like that? Yes, we do. Alright, so like I said, just a little bit extra, but it's nothing crazy. I am going to use a little bit more highlighter in the inner corner. The only time I've ever used, not ever, the only time that I use eyeshadow is if it's for something super important, like I used it for my sister's wedding a couple weeks ago. If it's not that, I use the bronzer as the dark and I use my highlighter as the inner corner. It's just quick and easy, and it's stuff that I'm already putting on my face anyway, and it just works out a lot better for me. I actually am going to fill in my eyebrows a little bit today. I do not always do this, but since today we're filming some videos, we can take a little extra time. Which I still don't go absolutely crazy. That was just the NYX eyebrow brush. I actually always used the Anastasia one. This NYX one is actually just as skinny as the Anastasia one. And then I just lock it into place with a brow gel. I just use whichever one I have. This one I believe I got in a FabFitFun box, something like that. I'm not sure. I know I didn't buy it. So then the last step is just, we're gonna do lips. Now, most of the time, honestly, I just wear chapstick. I have relatively red lips, and so just putting on a chapstick actually makes it look kind of like I'm wearing something on my lips. But I really like these Maybelline. They're the Super Stay Matte Ink lipsticks. And my favorite color is the Self-Starter, and it's actually really close to my lip color. But it just helps shape my lips a little bit more and makes them a little more bold, obviously. So I do wear this. This is really the only other thing that I wear for an everyday situation. I do have some bolder colors that I wear every once in a while for a special occasion or a date night or something, but if I'm wearing something, it's usually this. Ooh, that's real hard with that so far away. This is seriously the best lipstick I've ever used. It stays on for hours and hours, even if you eat or drink. My sister actually came over and used my makeup one of the times that she was here, and she used the bright red one that I have. I'm pretty sure it was for Christmas or a Christmas party. And she called me that night and she's like, what in the heck lipstick did I use? Because she's like, I'm scrubbing my lips and it won't come off. But it's just the absolute best. That is actually it. I did curl my hair before I left this morning, so it is already done. But now I'm gonna go about my day. Thanks for chatting with me, and I hope you enjoyed getting ready with me. I'll see you next time.